Welcome to Tech Simplified, and my name is Sly Gittens, and today we got another great one. What Microsoft certification should you get? That's a question people ask me. Should I get a AZ900 or should I start with Azure? Should I start for M365? AI, data, security? There's so many certifications. Which one you should do? Watch this video and you will learn exactly how and when and why to take Microsoft certifications. First thing we're going to go to is take a look at the certification poster. Where do you find this? If you look for any certification, say the AI 900, scroll down almost to the bottom, you're going to see the Microsoft certification poster. Just click on it and you'll get to here. The first thing you're going to notice is three different columns here: cloud and AI platforms, AI business solutions, and security. And then if you look on the left side, you have fundamentals, role-based certifications, and then specialty, and even now the brand new, the business AI skills specializations that are brand new. The ones in pink and the ones in purple are brand new certifications that now inside the ecosystem. Where do I start and why? It depends. What are you doing in your career? What is your job functionality? And if you're a student, where do you want to go? Maybe the question is, I don't know, Sly. That's why I asked the question. I will start with Azure because Azure is the backbone for all of these things. The AZ900, the fundamental certification, is a great certification to start with, especially if you have no idea what cloud is. If this is your first journey into it, I would start with that certification because it's the underpinning for everything in the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. That's where Microsoft, if you follow the company from the stock, you see the resurgence when Azure in that billing, that monthly billing subscription, like the consumption, we call it Azure consume revenue, took place. Is that is the foundation. If you even looked at the latest earnings report, the Azure hasn't grown as much. Start with the AZ900. You might say, but right now I work a company where I'm doing a lot of endpoint management. I'm doing a lot of M365 migrations, or I'm onboarding M365 clients every day. Then I would take the MS900. That is actually retiring later this year. That maybe you might want to take at that point. The AB900, that's another new certification that you can take, and that's Microsoft 365 Copilot and Azure administration. That might be one you want to take instead. And if you someone who is a little bit further along in your career, maybe a security architect, but now you haven't been doing Microsoft security that often, you could start with the fundamental certifications. They are not required. Let me repeat that. They are not required. It is a recommendation you take it, but you don't need to. You can skip it. When I took I took almost all of them, all the fundamental certifications. I took them to get that baseline knowledge because my role was a generalist. Say if I was a security professional, say I had Splunk background and SIM technology, maybe CrowdStrike endpoint technology experience, what certification would I take then? I would take the SC200 because that certification, the Security Operation Analyst Associate, that one talks about those things. It talks about SIM technology, Microsoft Sentinel, Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Office 365, the XDR and source capabilities within Microsoft. That would be a great certification. It is very challenging. It is hands-on. If you have experience, definitely take that. If you want to learn it, it's a great skill to have because it is a need for those type of professionals in the workforce. Also, if you came from like myself, I came from RSA and doing a lot of identity work before as a pre-sales engineer. I would take the SC300. That is our intra ID certification, everything about Microsoft identity. The great thing, I say start with that anyway, because your ID follows you everywhere. If you log into any service, you need an ID to get there. An intro will show you how to manage that. How do you deploy that into environments? It's very good certification to get to. And then you might say, Sly, I'm a developer. Where do I start? This depends what you want to do. Are we doing database building? Maybe you want to become a data scientist and become the Fabric data scientist associate, DP 100. Maybe you want to do a fabric analytic engineer associate. You might want to do the AI 102 certification, depending on what you want to do. If you're say, Sly, I just want to learn some AI. I want to get started. I have no idea. This is my first time. The AI 900 was a great certification for someone like me who my background was not data. It was a great introduction into AI and how is it done within the Microsoft ecosystem. I paired that with the DP 900 to get that foundational knowledge of data. And then now I'm going to take the AI 102 certification quite soon. And then after that, my goal is to take the Fabric Data Engineer Associate certification. And then I'm also going to get the AB Business Professional. And that shows me how to have the conversation about agents and automation. And then I'm also going to take the AI Transformational Leader. That is because I'm going to more business conversations versus technical at this point in my career. Those are the certifications I'm going to take. But when I work with some of my really hands-on developers, they might be taking the GitHub Foundation. They might be taking the administration, the GitHub Copilot, Actions, because they are doing more of those functions. Even if you're a developer who does a lot of security, now there's the GitHub Advanced Security. There's a lot of different areas that you can do here that I love to talk about. And then there's the new AB or the new Copilot agent type of certifications that you have now. Those ones are going to be game changers. I just took the AB 900. It was when it was in preview. Pretty solid fit solution. It taught me data. It taught me about securing and making Copilot secure before you deploy it. It was very knowledgeable. It wasn't what buttons to click, but overall it gave me the idea of what I wanted to achieve. To sum this all up, what is the point of this? It depends on what you're trying to do. Microsoft has a lot of certifications. I can tell you right now that I get my promotions and the jobs that I'm doing currently as a global cross solution, partner solution architect at Microsoft through my certifications. No, not directly, but the certification knowledge allowed me to have that conversation during the interviews. It was able to create content like this during my interviews that the interviewer saw. It helped me meet people that I wouldn't know because I reached out for training, help to show them the stuff that I was able to do. It helped me during my customer conversations. I think of training as structured learning. If you're not sure which way to go, certifications will help you with that structured learning. And that's all certifications is, structured learning. It's an opportunity to learn because sometimes you just don't know where to start. And the beauty of the Microsoft ecosystem, we have more than enough information for you to learn on your own. You can take certification trainings. I pay for LinkedIn Learning and other websites, including my own Tech Simplified website where I have certification training on there as well. There's free training on YouTube. There's training everywhere from Microsoft, applied skills that you can do on Microsoft, right? Those are another way to train to get more hands-on. Don't be afraid of taking a certification, but don't believe anyone for you just getting a certification is going to unlock. In very rare instances, I see that, but a lot of the times when I'm interviewing or being interviewed, they might ask me, do I have the certification? Again, to sum this all up, these are all the different certifications that you can have. And depending on which avenue you want to go down, we can create a custom plan for you. If you want something like that, reach out to me on Tech Simplified. I do offer 30-minute and 60 minutes career sessions where we can talk through where you want to go and I can help you build a plan. Send me a message. Let me know what types of other training you want to see in 2026. Until next time, Sly Gittens is out. Peace.